I think that streaming and content creation is only going to continue to get bigger. You're starting to see companies that aren't generally in the gaming world look at the gaming world now and start to try to like bring opportunities to people and I don't know, just kind of like open their minds to working with streamers and content creators. Like, I'm talking to a makeup company about stuff. Like, you never think of gaming and makeup, but it's just really cool now because there's just so many companies that are starting to come into the space that weren't here, and you're seeing a lot more opportunities for creators of all sizes happening, not just the top dogs, so it's cool.
I think it's gonna keep going, keep growing. I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. Twitch is in a really good shape. I think TV in general is becoming less and less relevant, like national TV, and I really like to see that because I want to keep streaming for a while.
I think the biggest thing in the next 5 years is that you're going to be able to stream all kinds of things, so not just gaming. The reason gaming was the biggest thing at the start to blow up was because people were already sat at a powerful computer with a very good internet connection. But as more and more products come out and mobile streaming becomes a bigger and bigger thing, I see basically any topic, any niche on YouTube that's been big, also being big in live streaming. So sport, cooking, music, whatever it is, I think it has an audience for live, because the thing about live that's interesting is the interaction that you can have with your fans directly with such a short delay, which you can't have, through a video system. I think mostly the biggest thing I think that's obviously going to happen is the mobile streaming and people being able to stream much more than just computer games.
Tough to say. It's I feel like it's not going anywhere away. It's gonna be there, and we might have like some it's so tough to say, technological advancement in few years that might shift like the attention from, I don't know, let's say consoles will become only VR or something like that, and maybe that will change the way we perceive content or consume content. But I feel like being an entertainer, being a streamer or a YouTuber or whatever, is something that no one can replace because a robot will not be you, So I think it's a safe job if you do it well.
I think in the next 5 years, it's going to penetrate the mainstream media a lot more. I think it's going to become a lot more mainstream. Right now, it's still like its own community, of course, but you're going to start to see a lot more collabs with the streamers doing stuff with like the biggest brands, or like collabing with popular musicians, athletes, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a lot more in the mainstream, like focus and attention and whatnot.
I think that streaming and the sort of content creation space is like absolutely going to grow. I think that Twitch is going to be a really, really, really big thing going forward. I just feel like there's such a market for the organicness of live stream content. It's like real-time entertainment that you can interact with. It's got such a huge potential for growth.